Everyone, welcome guys, welcome. I hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome guys, welcome. We did have some selling, all right? So we've had some selling this week and also last week. So we need to pay close attention to the markets, okay? So welcome guys, welcome. All right, I want to show you guys here, all right? So this is very important, all right? We right now have a white candle. If you guys look right here, all right, so right here we got a white candle on the 240-minute time frame. That's critical, all right? So on the 240-minute time frame, we have a white candle here, and we broke support here. Now we do not have a sell signal yet, so we're not calling a sell signal in the equity markets. But as you guys know, we've moved the time frame, or we've added, right? We've added the 240-minute time frame on all the indexes. So just in case sellers come in early, we'll be aware of what's going on so that we can call a sell signal in the markets. Okay, so the Dow has a white candle, so keep that in mind. Okay. All right, so on the indexes, we've talked about this. All right, we have purple support and resistance here on the Dow, purple support and resistance here on the Russell. So we definitely overbought. Purple support and resistance here on the NASDAQ, and purple support and resistance here on the S&P. All right, so the market is definitely stretched. This is on the daily time frame. VIX has moved up a bit, so 1738 on the VIX, still under 20. That's good, but we were in what was it, 16? So we've moved up a bit there. Okay, we'll take a look at the big picture and the indexes in a moment. Sectors are still holding for right now. All right, sectors are still holding, right? They're all up currently. Indexes are up, and the VIX is down. So everything looks really, really good here. All right, underneath, all right, and I'll show you guys markets starting to show some signs of slowing. We can see that in the purple support and resistance, but we'll take a look at the charts in a minute. The futures, dollar made a move up, right? Right now in the futures market, dollar is moving up a bit, all right? Held support, so holding support right here. All right, we were down on the Dow, 436 points on the Dow. S&P is down today. NASDAQ held, so NASDAQ slightly up today, okay? All right, sectors, the tech sector here, the XLK, all right, we do have yellow support and resistance, gapped up, and it's still holding. So NASDAQ is still holding strong, and again, it was up for the day, all right. Buy signal on the weekly, holding firm, which was the other sector. Financials, keep an eye on this. We have a white candle coming in here on financials. That's not good. We're going to remove this here, and we're going to bring in our support here. Okay, so you guys can see here. So here's resistance. Right now it's rejecting that resistance here. Right, price is coming back down on the financials. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Tech is still holding fine. Take a quick look at silver, still holding. And home builders, that's coming down. Materials, that's coming down. Communication services, purple support and resistance. Their energy, nothing in energy. All right, tech, real estate, nothing here. And what we're looking for is we want to see these sectors come down, right? So they're coming down. Here's healthcare. Healthcare has been in trouble here. So we just want confirmation that these indexes are flipping. All right. Telecom still holding. Consumer staples, nothing here. And then gold. All right. Gold is settling. The GLD right here. Okay. So definitely these sectors are slowing down. All right. I want to take a quick look at Stock Boss here. And Bullmaster with Heat Seeker. Let's run it. All right, so 82 in Stock Boss. That's come down a bit. That's still high. Still good, but 82. 108 in Bullmaster, so they've come down. Still high, but they've come down from their highs. Okay. Let's go back here. All right, VIX. Big picture on the VIX monthly time frame. Again, at 1738. The Max 7s kind of mixed. Okay. Let's do this quickly. All right. NVIDIA gapped up today. Again, NASDAQ did okay. All right. NASDAQ here was the only index that held up for today here. Okay. Only index in green. So no surprise, right? Max 7 stocks held for the most part. So NVIDIA gapped up at trading at 170. Our buy signal was at 122. Nice move here, guys. This is a great trade here on NVIDIA. On the daily time frame, Google is holding near its buy signal here. Apple, all right, Apple is holding right at its buy signal here. Amazon buy signal was at 212, trading at 226, slowly moving higher. Purple support and resistance there. Microsoft still holding. All right, buy signal came in at 432, trading at closed at 505. Good trade. They're still holding. Meta Facebook right now, guys. Trading right below its resistance. Broke out, but just holding right here. Keep an eye on this, okay? Buy signal was at 630, trading at 710 right now. All right, we need that to break through resistance here. But if this market gets under pressure, that Meta Facebook could come down, give a sell signal somewhere over here, and we could get sellers to come in. We are at a critical point here. Okay. Tesla, guys, nothing here. No buy signals. Well, we do have a buy signal, but we got to get past resistance here to call a buy. We got out on these red candles here. And the mags right here, surprisingly, good price action here. We do have purple support and resistance. We're getting past that area here. All right, here's resistance here. We'll need to break out. If we do break out, that will help the other Magnificent 7 stocks. Now, I want to show you guys what's going on here. So this is the Dow, all right? And we usually get a leader. Sometimes the Dow will lead, and sometimes the S&P or NASDAQ will lead. Well, usually there's one index to lead first, and then the other indexes will follow. And it looks like the Dow is trying to lead first. Okay, so we have over here, this is on the 240-minute time frame, guys. This is important. All right, this is important. All right, this is what we do so that these markets don't catch us off guard. All right, so back in November, December, the market made a high on the 240-minute time frame right here. Sellers came in. All right, in February, March, market made a high. This on the Dow right here. See here and here, sellers came in heavy. All right, even broke support here. Here we are again. Market made a high here in where? What's this here? This is right now. Okay, this is right now. This is this month, right? Market made a high right here. Okay, we get a white candle here. We are breaking support. That's where we broke support here. White candles, sellers came in. white candles, sellers came in, white candle here. So right now, we are not calling a sell signal in equities, right? But we are being cautious, right? And we are watching what happens here. If we do get a red candle, sell signal by our system right here, we'll call a sell signal. Okay? All right? We could always see buyers come in, right? Start testing that resistance here again on the 240. But for right now, we're really paying attention to what's going on here with the Dow. All right? Remember, we're at the end of the season, right? August, September can be brutal for the markets. Okay? All right? So we're going to stop adding alerts right now in equities until we see this price action here, right, improve. Improve meaning we need to break through that resistance level here. Okay? All right. So that's on the 240 on the Dow. All right. On the daily time frame, on the Dow, we have purple support and resistance here. Sellers came in. Purple support and resistance here. Sellers came in. We have resistance here, purple support and resistance here. Sellers came in. All right, on the daily time frame. So if this price action continues, guess what? We'll get a white candle, red candle, sell signal, and then we'll look for support somewhere down here. Okay, very important, guys. On the weekly time frame, purple support and resistance came in for the week. Right here, purple support and resistance, purple support and resistance. Doesn't mean we can't break through, guys, but we're not breaking through. All right, under a lot of pressure here, so be aware of that. On the monthly time frame, just holding that resistance there on the Dow. All right, on the S&P, on the 240, right, on the 240, we've got resistance here. We did get past purple support and resistance here, but again, guys, if the Dow moves lower, these indexes, the S&P and the NASDAQ, will follow. All right, no major concern yet with the S&P. All green candles, yellow support and resistance looks really, really good. Okay, but again, pay attention. Weekly time frame on the S&P, on the daily time frame on the S&P, purple support and resistance. So we are overbought. Keep an eye on that. Okay, just remember, every time we get purple support and resistance, all right, we could get sellers to come in. Okay, weekly time frame on the S&P, we have a buy signal holding. A lot of times, guys, when you get into all-time high territory, right, what will happen is, right, they'll suck everyone in and then bring that price back down, or bring the market back down. S&P monthly time frame looks good there. Breaking resistance. The NAS looks really good as it breaks through resistance on the 240. Okay, yellow support and resistance here. That's good. Got them pass. Okay, we're definitely overbought though, and we are due for a pullback. Okay, or I don't want to say a correction, but definitely a pullback. NASDAQ looks really good, guys. On the daily time frame, it keeps moving higher, really helping out the tech stocks. NASDAQ weekly time frame looks good here. Okay, NASDAQ with the buy signal, monthly time frame. All right, buy signal here, moving higher. Russell on the 240, we do have a white candle here on the 240. That is a concern. Okay, that is a concern. Here is where we have a lot of resistance here, and we are fairly close to that right here. White candle here as it breaks through support. Keep an eye on that buy signal right here. Okay. Russell on the daily time frame, purple support and resistance here. Here is our resistance level here, and we are close to that resistance level. So we are getting some pressure there Buy sellers. Russell on the monthly time frame. Again, lots of resistance here. Here is the current month here. Okay, so we really are close, guys, to these big resistance levels. Bitcoin pulled back a bit, but still holding a really good buy signal there. Buy signal was here. Our last buy signal came in at 111, right at 111, trading at 117. Bitcoin made it all the way up, guys, to 123. No major concern yet with Bitcoin. Okay, no major concern. Weekly time frame, we've broken out on the week with Bitcoin. Gold is holding firm. Silver made a big move, guys. Silver made a big move, retracing here. All right, so silver made it all the way up. Let's see here. To, I believe, 35, 36. Closed at 34, holding fine. Crude oil, nothing here. Bonds, look at bonds, guys. Interest rates, not good for interest rates. Getting ready to break a big support here. All right, so the low here was 83, trading at 85. Definitely looks like it wants to break through that support here. Not good for rates. We can see rates move higher. Dollar is making a move higher, right? We saw that dollar in the futures market. Here it is here. All right, green candle came in here. We are at 98 on the dollar. 100 was the big support area right here. 100. Let's see if we can make it back to that area. Green candles coming in here on the dollar on the daily time frame. Weekly time frame, right? Let's see if we can recapture support here, right? That $100 support right here on the weekly time frame. Monthly time frame, holding for now. Pound yen still struggling to break through, guys. We're right at that resistance here. All right. Just be aware of that. Weekly time frame, same thing. Monthly time frame, same thing here. All right. Now, if the market tames, correct a bit, that will put damper on pound yen. Okay, but still trying to break out. Speaking of the yen pairs, we are in several trades. The yen pair, we're starting to see some good volatility. If you guys look here in Monster Scalper on the 240, we've got some good volatility coming in, right? Finally, some good volatility is coming in. We'll see how that reflects on the pairs. On the 60-minute time frame, look at that. Really good volatility coming in, guys. So good for equities. And a lot of times when good for currencies, good for forex, and usually if we see selling in equities, right, which we have the last few days, we'll see forex will tend to move. Okay. All right. So let's go through current positions. Current positions in Monster Scalper on the 240-minute time frame. 240-minute time frame. All right. If you guys, those of you who trade in Monster Scalper, if you found some opportunities on the 60-minute, good for you. But we're going to focus on the 240 for right now. All right. All right. New Zealand yen buy signal here, guys. We had some red candles, forced to get out, got back in, I believe, right in this area here. All green candles holding for now. New Zealand yen. Aussie yen buy signal right here. Red candle got back in here. Good price action holding firm for about 200 pips there. Aussie yen. CAD yen. Nice moving CAD yen, guys. Buy signal was right here at 106. Trading at 108.51. About over 200 pips here. All right. So good for now. Euro yen. No, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but 200 pips is 200 pips, right? Euro yen. Buy signal came in right here on a break of resistance at 169.88. All right. We're at 172.77. So what's that? About 300 pips. Good trade going here. We're getting past resistance. Look at the trade here. Previous trade did really well. So euro yen looks good. All right, CAD yen, buy signal here, moving up nicely here. Did I call CAD yen? All right, this will switch on us. SGD JPY, good trade going here. Buy signal 113.85, trading at 115.84. So about 200 pips here. Broke through near-term resistance here, right? This might be a good area to add to the trade as it broke through that resistance right here. A new trade, ZAR yen, right? ZAR yen buy signal right here as it breaks through resistance right there. All right. Again, if you're not trading with us, if you do not have our trading systems, guys, do not take these trades. Okay. HKD JPY buy signal here. All right. 523. 963. So that's about almost 400 pips there. Dollar yen, guys, great trade in dollar yen. Look at dollar yen. Buy signal here, 145.26, trading at 148.85, over 300 pips. Great trade here. And look here, we are getting past resistance here. All right, so very choppy in here, but we are breaking out. All right, so dollar yen, good trade. So yen pairs are doing fine, guys. Swiss yen, the number one trade right now. Swiss yen buy signal right here, and that's almost a month. Okay, so that's a good trade here. All right, so usually if we can get a month, all right, a month on the 240, that's really good. I think the maximum I've seen is about 5 weeks. All right, so a month and a half to about 2 months. Okay, so doesn't look like it wants to slow down. So all green candles, yellow support and resistance. Most recent support and resistance is yellow. We did get past purple here. Okay, so good price action. All green candles. We'll let it run here, and this is for about 700 pips. So 178.80, and then we have 185.90, 69. So about 700 pips there. Great trade going here. EURTRY, all right, a great trade going here, guys. This one closed though. Okay, so a buy signal here was at 44.66. All right, closed here. This is for a little over 300 pips, broke support. If you want to take a picture of this, this is a good example of a great trade, guys. Beautiful trade. Good example here. TRYJPY, or buy signal was here, right here. Sell signal, red candle, broke support right here. We did have a red candle right here. You could have gotten out here. So here or here, right? Great trade. Bought here, sold here. Great trade here. All right. Aussie Swiss, a buy signal here. No red candles, still holding for now, under some pressure there. Aussie dollar, buy signal here. Red candle, sell signal. Close the trade there, please. Aussie CAD, all right. Buy signal here. Red candle. Close the trade there, please. All right. And then Aussie Swiss, still under some pressure here, guys. Let's go ahead. Given the other two closed out, let's close out Aussie Swiss. All right, so still holding the yen pairs and EURTRY. All right. Because we've had some selling in the markets, let's take a look at Stock Boss and Bullmaster. Take a look at the current trades. Okay, current trades. Got some red coming in here, right? Got some red coming in here. So let's see if we need to clean things up. All right. As far as adding alerts, again, we will not add. That's a lot of selling in here. We will not add any alerts here. So play some defense right now. All righty. So small cap stocks in Stock Boss, these stocks are under $5. And guys, remember we've been adding for a while now, right? Since about what, April, May, right? We're in July. Okay, so all right, these moves don't last forever. So if you've missed the move, right, this is not the time to start getting in aggressively, okay? All right, so we'll look to trim positions here. All right, so as always, right, to the upper left corner here will be the symbol. Over here to the right here is the price. What we want to see, green candles. If we get white candles, guys, we'll go ahead and close the trade right now. Okay, so white candles will close. Red candles absolutely close. White arrow, which is our sell signal like here, will close. Okay, let's go through these quickly here. Green candles will continue to hold. Purple support and resistance will continue to hold for now. Good. All right, red candle here, SWIM. Red buy signal here, red candle. Buy signal came in at 678. Close today, 615. Let's close this trade. It's over. That's good. FIX is holding. JBI, white candle here. Let's close. We are going to close on white candles, guys. All right, TWI, white candle here, right? Notice here, white candle, sellers came in. White candle, sellers came in. White candle here, let's close. Buy signal, 798. I'm sorry, 797. Close today, 946. Let's close that. If sellers come in heavy, then we'll be out, okay? All right, ADPT, white candle here. Let's close that. All right, these white candles, it's like a neutral state, right? You don't have buyers or sellers, but boy, these sellers could come in heavy, especially given the fact that we don't like what the Dow is doing here, okay? DNA, right? White candle here, all right? Let's close that. Hold in. All right, these are small caps under $10. All right, buy signal here on ADTN at 865. White candle close today at 885. Guys, nothing we can do about that, right? It's been broke resistance, moving up nicely, but guess what? White candle. All right, this is what can happen here. Sellers could come in heavy here, so let's close this here. Good price action. Good. All right, TV, give a sell signal. Red candle, sell signal, white arrow. Definitely have to get out. 205 was the buy signal. All right. Red candle here, sell signal at 212. We need to close that. Notice how we are taking small losses, and when the winners run, we let them run, like this one here, right? So all green candles, we let it run. So buy signal came in at 292, right? Close today, gapped up. Good move here on a down day. AMPX, 749, we let it run. Okay, and we need these big moves to pay for our small losses. Okay, so we'll let that continue to run. AMPX there. APPS, white candles there. Let's close it. All right, LAES, red candle here. Buy signal came in at 332. Sell signal came in today, 336. Close it. LPSN, white candle. Let's close that. Again, these are stock bars, small cap stocks. SPSLPD, good trade going here, guys. Look at this. So we'll let this one run, right? 119 was the buy signal, trading at 318. Beautiful trade here. It's nice when they're running up like that, right? FIP, white candles here, right? Down here, red coming in here, transportation, white candles here. Buy signal was at 543. Close today, 614. Just take those profits. Get out. All right, so that's it for stock boss. So we're getting a lot softer here in stock boss. That's fine. By the time sellers come in, if they do come in, they come in heavy, will be light with alerts. Okay. Bull master, same thing, guys. Your symbols will be here. Price action here. We need all green candles. Okay. White candles will give a sell signal. White arrow, red candle, white arrow, sell signal. Good price action here. CRS, all green candles. That's good. Bucking the trend there. That's good. MOS, white candle here, right here today, guys. We'll close it. Buy signal came in at $28.61. Close today at $35. Let's close that. Okay. Even if it's a small profit or a small loss or a big profit and a big loss, right? Take the manage the trades, follow the process. MP looks good here. NEM buy signal came in, guys, right around 53. Close today, broke support 56 and change. Close the trade. Close the trade. OI, big white candle here. Let's close that. Buy signal came in right around 1444. Close today, 1443. Again, sellers came in right here. After that white candle here, sellers came in. That doesn't mean we can't see buyers come back in and reverse, but that's not our job. All right, holding firm, good trade going here, good trade here. All green candles here. All right, now if you're in the trade and it's profitable and you've got green candles, okay, a trade like this you might want to continue to hold. Buy signal here at 354, trading at 359, but the bottom line, you've got all green candles here, no sign of sellers, yellow support and resistance, reaccumulation happening here, no sign of sellers. You could hold on to that. Compared to a trade, hold on here, a symbol here where you have purple support and resistance right there, right, that might be a concern there, okay? So use your systems and your judgment, best judgment. Good trade going here. Purple support and resistance. Keep an eye on that. Good trade. BBLB. All right. White candle here. Let's close that. DAN. Let's close that. White candle there. All right. Let's speed this up. We've got a lot to go through here. All right, CTVA, buy signal here, red candle. Let's close that. Again, we will not add any equity alerts this evening. Our US 30 traders. Hold on. All right, white candle here. Let's close that. White candle here. Let's close that. White candle here. Let's close that. They're coming in. White candle here. Let's close that. You guys can see the symbol here. I don't have to call them out. RKT, red candle here. Let's close that. White candle here. Let's close that. Buy signal was here. 297 close. Today at 311, let's close that. 20 minutes will be done. CAH, buy signal came in at 138. Close today, sell signal 161. Let's close that. Our systems work so well, guys, so well. All right, IDY8, white candle here. Let's close that, please. SPOT, let's close that. SVV, red candle, sell signal. Look here, look what happened before. All right, buy signal came in at 945, sorry. Close today, 983. Got to get out, guys. Red candle here. What can happen? Hold in. So some trades are definitely breaking down, okay? Definitely breaking down. The good news is we clean things up. If sellers come in heavy, guess what? We're not taking massive losses. All right, white candles here. Let's close this. Almost done with Bullmaster. These are large cap stocks, so these are over $10 and higher. All right, white candles here. Let's close this. Pelintar holding for now. Holding. Almost done. Good trade going here. Holding. STNE, white candle here. Let's close it. TRN, white candle here. Guys, this is so dangerous here. You guys see what happened here? See the selling here? All right. And here we are. Previous resistance is right here. Buy signal here. We are coming back down. Look at that. It's not holding. Ideally, we would like this price action to continue to move higher, hit its targets here and here. So it's coming back down, and then we have support here. If it breaks this support here, it could go much lower. And then if it gets down to this area here, all right, so if it gets down to this area here, boy, breaks this support, could move much lower. Could see sellers come in like this, okay? And this is a pretty, it's not expensive, $26, right? I mean, it could go to a lot lower, okay? So, all right, so we're going to pay attention. So rather than waiting for your sell signal, your white arrow here, or even a red candle, why not just protect it? The buy signal was at 27.07, right around there. It's at 26.89. Why not get out? Okay, protect yourself. It's gone as low as, on the monthly time frame, it's gone as low as $2, guys. All right, $2.62. So what if sellers come in heavy, right? Sellers come in heavy and push it lower, right? Right, so your entry here, right, 26.89. What if it goes to $2? Okay, so, all right, we don't want to play that game. All right, so TRN will close that trade there. All right, and if you guys are, if you're trading without a process, a trading system, that's not good. All right. TLN buy signal was here at 222. Sellers came in here, white arrow here, right? Sell signal came in at 268. All right, let's close it. Notice we're not too concerned with how much profit, right? From time to time, we'll talk about we're more concerned with the process. All right, and the goal is we want to take small losses. So we need to have a process that takes small losses and let the winning trades run. Small losses, big wins is what we want. But most importantly, we want to have a very tight process, systematic in nature, that doesn't have any emotions. Notice how we're just going through these prices without really concerned about the trade itself, right? So we're just following the process, right? Don't care about the symbol, just a trade to us. Okay? All right. Our US 30 traders, if you guys know, we didn't call this short here. On the 60-minute time frame, we have a short here. We broke support. All right. Buyers are still in control, so be careful shorting. If we start getting red candles on these indexes, all right. Perhaps if we get a white candle on the daily time frame, all right, we might look for some shorts. All right, but you could get squeezed, right? So if this short here, for example, on the 60-minute time frame, right, that can certainly get squeezed. You could see buyers come on back in. All right, so just be careful shorting right now. Okay, be careful shorting. In Monster Scalper, I think we are loaded up on the yen pairs. We'll go through these quickly. We'll stick with the 240. ZAR yen, we added ZAR yen. Dollar yen, we've added that a while back. TRY, JPY. Let's add TRY. I know most of our traders don't trade it. But we got buyers coming in after a lot of good selling here. Buyers are coming in on the daily there, and we'll just add it there. Very choppy, but we are breaking through a resistance right here. Okay, so we'll add it. TRY, JPY, long 240 there. All right. SGD, JPY, we've called that already. New Zealand yen, we've called that already there. Yep. HKD, we've called that. Pound yen, we're waiting on a new buy signal, guys, in pound yen. Euro yen, we've called that. Swiss yen, you guys know about Swiss yen. CAD yen, you know about that. Aussie yen, you know about that. So we are in all of the yen pairs. We're watching the dollar pairs. We need further confirmation on the 240. We got a nice bounce going here on support. We might miss this trade. We'll let a few of these run to see if they work out, and then we can come behind and add some trades there. Euro SEK. Let's add that. So EUR SEK long 240. Which one was it? Euro TRY is performing well, right? So EUR SEK, good price action on the daily. Buy signal came in today on the 240, and we are breaking resistance here. Reaccumulation trade. Let's see how that works out. New Zealand, Euro New Zealand, wait for the buy signal there. And okay, wait. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. All right, quick look at the pound pairs. Nothing here. Nothing here. All right, so EUR SEK, TUR JPY long on the 240s time frame, and that's it. Okay, so we will pay close attention, guys, to equities. Okay, again, the big news right now is that right here on the 240 on the Dow, right, it's rejecting resistance here, and here we are right here. This is where sellers came in before. This is where sellers came in before, almost identical to where we are right now. Okay, so yeah, pay attention. Our stock boss traders, bull master traders, pay attention to your trades. Okay, pay attention to your trades. We get a red candle in here. We'll go ahead and call a sell signal on the 240. That's early. Okay, but we are at the end of the buying season. Absolutely the end of the buying season for equities. Okay, so we want an early signal to exit. Okay, now your positions, as you guys notice, as we went through all those symbols in Stock Boss and Bull Master, some of them are holding firm, continuing to move higher. All right, we'll continue to watch those. Those that are right giving sell signals or slowing down with white candles, we'll give a sell signal on those. So we don't just shut everything off, right? Right. Even with with selling, you'll have stocks that continue to do well. Okay, so we trade each individually. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see everyone tomorrow when we do Q&A. All right, and just watch these markets. Pay attention. Don't just trade and leave your positions alone. Watch them. All right, watch them. Manage your trades. Manage your risk. Okay, take care. Talk to everyone tomorrow. Thanks for coming.